Hello and welcome to this video on surds and exam questions. Now this first question wants me to rationalize my fraction. What that means is I don't want a surd on the bottom of my fraction. I want the denominator to be an integer. So to do this I need to multiply top and bottom by the square root of 7. Now I do this because square root of 7 times by the square root of 7, that just leaves me with 7. And 1 times by the square root of 7, obviously, is just the square root of 7. So that first answer, quite straightforward, 2 marks. I think that's 2 very easy marks. The second question gets a little bit more difficult. Now, the root of 3 and the root of 15 all squared. You've got to remember that means that is the entire bracket squared, so it's the entire bracket times by itself. So that's root 3 plus root 15 times by root 3 plus root 15. Root 3 times by root 3 is 3. Root 3 times by root 15, I can just write that as root 3 root 15, and I'm going to get another one of those. Might as well write it in the same order. And root 15 times by root 15 just gives me 15. Now, what is root 3 times by root 15? Well, I can put that all into 1, so that's supposed to be times, by root 15. I can put this all into 1 square root. That would give me root 45. And I know 45 is 9 times by 5. So that is the square root of 9 times by the square root of 5. So that is just 3 root 5. I have 2 of those, so doubling this, that gives me 6 root 5. 3 add 15 makes 18. And then as I said, 2 lots of 3 root 5, I'll have 6 root 5 altogether. You always want to simplify your surds down as much as you can. Now part 2 of this question is going to involve this answer, but it is slightly more complicated. I've got a right angle triangle here, and I'm looking for a missing length, a length which is obviously positive. I know I'm going to need a Pythagoras theorem for this. What I know is that k squared plus this other length here, 3 plus root 5, if I square that, I will get this length here squared. So that is root 3 plus root 15 squared. I also know that answer already because of part I, and that is 18 plus 6 root 5. So if I square 3 plus root 5, so that's 3 plus root 5 times by 3 plus root 5. I'm going to do this over here just to save space. Oh, that is going a bit funny there. 3 plus root 5. So 3 times by 3, I'm going to get 9. Oh, what's that type then? 9. 3 times by root 5 plus 3 root 5 plus root 5 times by 3. So that is 3 root 5, root 5 times by root 5, that equals 5. 9 add 5 is 14, and then that is 3 8 root 5 add 3 root 5, I've got 6 root 5 there. So k squared plus 14 plus 6 root 5 equals 18 plus 6 root 5. Now, I can quite nicely just cross those out, because they're both on each side, so I can just take away 6 root 5 for both sides. 18 take away 14, that means that k squared equals 4. Now k is positive, so if I square root 4, that means I'm going to get positive 2. So there is my answer, positive 2.